So as far as I understand, it's scientifically proven to neutralize radiation from EMF, Wi-Fi, 5G, 3G, and you said that you did some blind studies, and I guess it was with live blood analysis. And
Yeah.
if you can share, please, what did you found on those research?
Yeah. So what we did was I'm going to simplify this in a way that's very understandable, but it's kind of like what we did was we took for example, if let's say you're in a room right now and you don't have
Mhm.
any external stressors, and what we're doing is we're checking your biomarkers. So we're checking
Mhm.
your heart rate variability. We're checking things that you may not
Mhm.
feel, but we can quantify that are experiencing the differences and shifts of anything. So we're checking your heart rate, your
Mhm.
like I said, your heart rate variability, which is very important as a stressor indicator, or
Yeah,
stress
yeah.
indicator. And then we're also checking, like with dark field microscopy, we're actually looking at live blood analysis and seeing how your blood is. So we get these measurements before any exposure. And then what we'll
Mhm.
do is we'll come in and bring like a Wi-Fi router and we
Mhm.
put that right next to you. And 10 minutes later, we recheck those numbers. And what's going to happen with everyone, pretty much everyone, even if you don't feel it or see
Mhm.
it, is your heart rate variability is going to drop because it's
Mhm.
stressed. Your heart rate will most likely increase because of stress. And when we're looking at these live blood
Analysis.
analysis, what we're seeing is the blood cells get sticky and they clot together, and we call those money rolls. And these
Mhm.
are photos that you can see on our website in terms of these studies. So we see what happens to you at a biological, physiological response when you're around an external stressor.
These money blocks, or how you call it, those clots in blood, they really will be there if we're exposed to Wi-Fi. But at the same
Mhm.
time, with if we go to grounding, it changes our blood, right?
Yeah, makes your blood more
So
visceral. Yeah, because
yes.
grounding, we are electrical beings, and
Mhm.
that's what happens when we ground. It's another thing that helps remove and release stress. So very similar. Yeah, I mean, it is the same in terms of how our blood will get more visceral, and then instead of clotting, it becomes loose and healthy and able to recharge us and heal us. So we see that with EMFs do the same thing. And then what we'll do is we will bring like a one of our blocks into the room while you still have the Wi-Fi router next to you in your space. We put the one of our infinity blocks or the quantum block right next to you, and then we wait about 10 minutes again, and then we retest you. So now with the infinity block or the block being right next to you, the results come back basically the same as pre-exposures to EMFs. So while you
Mhm.
still have the EMFs in the room or the production of EMFs, with the block, it is now neutralized any of the destructive waveform patterns that are in there that are affecting your body. And it's as if there is no Wi-Fi once the block is in there. So when we retest everything, your heart rate variability goes right back up, your heart rate goes down, and your when we look at again the live blood analysis, is it's loose and healthy and vibrant and it's not clotting. And so what we're doing, and just again to reiterate, is these are double blind placebo tests. So we have these, what we call sham blocks where we put those in rooms too. So it wasn't all that. And what's really cool, in my opinion, is this isn't something that it's like we can say, oh, hey, 50% of the people saw the benefits. It's everyone. It's 100%.
Why do you think why it's for everyone? It is because we are all energy beings on that very initial level, or why it's for everyone? Because biohacking is very personalized, and something will work for one person, but it will not be effective for another person. But you're saying that all your products, Quantum Block, Infinity Block, Super Block, cards, capsules, they work the same for everyone. This is what are you saying or not?
Well, yes, because
For
it's not even
everyone.
so much that it's, yeah, well, because it's not even so much that it's our products that are doing this. It's just
Yeah.
exposing people to basically pure quantum energy. Our products are creating and providing you this opportunity to be exposed to pure quantum energy. So it's the pure quantum energy that is doing it, and our products are what are
Right.
creating that. And so
Right.
it's just
Right.
it's not something where there is a thing where I think not everyone will feel the products. And that's why one of the best things I will always tell people is like the best thing you can do is go to a conference if it's available. And that's what I love about how you, for so many years, have put out so many conferences. Like it gives people so much access to go try other products and different companies and actually be face to face. And it's one of the benefits, especially because, with our products, it's like, well, I don't feel it or not. But like if you go, especially if you're just hearing about it for the first time, it's like, okay, well, it's an investment, $145 for a capsule or more prices for our blocks. But it's like, if you can come to a booth and actually put your hands under it, and you can experience it that way. So it's a really great way to do it. You can put food under it. Like if you're at the conference, put a strawberry under the block. And because it will actually enhance and structure the water that's in the strawberry is going to taste different. Like that's really
Yeah, I
cool. So you get
like
to
it. You bring this
experience.
information that we also can charge objects like food,
Yeah.
jewelry, whatever we put inside the block. It charges it with quantum energy. For how long time? For let's imagine I put there my ring. How long then will have this quantum energy imprinted in my ring, or how often we need to recharge personal?
So if it's metal,
There.
it's
Hmm.
it's one time and that's it.
Oh wow!
So like your ring and anything that's actual metal, because metal can hold on to vibrations. That is the best thing to charge under there. So food, if you're doing like because we put your cell phone under there, we always say if it's something that actively emits energy,
Hmm.
so whether it's EMFs or power, you want to put it under there every few weeks for just 2 to 3 minutes, and it'll recharge it because it's going to drain it.
Yeah.
But for food and all that, or water, you put water in there for about 20 minutes. We worked with the Emoto Institute, and most people know Dr. Emoto and his work with water. It's pretty common, where they were able to put words and symbols on top of water,
Mhm.
and then freeze it and get the crystalline photos. And so we did that. Well, they did that with our products, especially. And we are the first company that they have ever said, we want to sell your products at our institute because it's the fastest transition that we've seen with water enhancement. So
It's
you
really,
put your
really
water in there for like
remarkable.
20 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
really
exciting.
remarkable.
It's really
It's
exciting
exciting.
to see that
Yeah.
type of stuff because anything that can get it distributed through another culture, different people that have different mind, like if people aren't into quantum energy but they're into water, it introduces them into things that like, hey, so okay, so quantum energy does this or whatever. But it's really again, it's the quantum energy is a bubble wrap of protection around our biofield. Like that's when if anyone wants to understand what it is, like that's what you're just protecting yourself. It's a big bubble wrap around your biofield for external factors. And the same thing because you have EMFs, you have especially with water because frequencies and vibrations change water. So it's protecting it, and you can also imprint frequencies from Leela Q products into the water. So
Mm.
you can do things like, which we've learned is, where if you're, again, because when you're in this quantum energy, right, it's pure, it's going to neutralize any of the harmful waveform patterns. And what that can also do, what we see is that comes with food. So most people, if they've not heard the story, as far as with me, is we were at stage at a conference and there were tons of people there, and I'm extremely allergic to crab. And I found this was just through playing around as a biohacker and seeing what can change things was that if I put crab meat under the block for about 10 minutes, I could eat it with no effect. And I have a nasty response. It's not fatal, but for about 6 hours, I look like I've been stung by a bunch of bees if I eat crab.
Food is energy, and every molecule has specific frequencies depending on their atomic bond and geometry. And so basically, you neutralize that harmful energy inside the food, inside in
Yeah.
your situation, inside the crowd.
Yep.
Well, it's wonderful to have Leela Quantum Tech as a title sponsor with us at Ultimate Wellness Conference, returning to Faena Forum in Miami Beach on September 26, 27, 28, 2025. And it's going to be the most spiritual and experiential conference of this year because we offer not only amazing lineup of speakers and selected collection of biohacking technologies. We also offer immersive spiritual experiences, meditations, breath work, sound healing, and even intuition method, human design, and many, many other workshops in our spiritual room, as we say, like spiritual experiential room, because we have main stage, with speakers, keynote speakers, panel discussions. We also have a big hall for immersive experiences and second stage or experiential room for another workshops. And we have two expo halls for technologies and another expo hall. It's eco fair for ecological, eco-friendly products, some natural remedies, and we expect up to 1,500 attendees this time and more than 30 speakers with us. I hope you will join us.